For the nouns that end with y, so we have two cases. The first case, if the y precede, if the letter preceding the y is a vowel letter. Preceding means comes before. The vowel letters are A, E, I, O, U. So add S directly. Boy, boys. Day, days, and so on. But otherwise, omit means remove. Omit the Y and add IES. Or in other words, change the Y to I and add ES. Lady, ladies. Lorry, lorries. Collective nouns. A collective noun is a word but means a group. Indicate that it is a group of people. For example, people, animals, team, army, and so on. Family, jury, cattle. Collective nouns can be both plural and singular. However, the Americans tend to or prefer to use collective nouns as singular because they are single group of people to them. I mean, to the American, consider the family as a single group of people and can be families or teams or juries. That's when I say families, I mean several families. So several groups of people. Each group is a family. But for English in particular and other parts of the world that speak English, they put it either in plural or singular. Compound nouns, sometimes two or three nouns appear together, or even with other parts of speech, and create idiomatic compound nouns. Idiomatic means that those nouns behave as a unit to a lesser or greater degree, amount to more than the sum of their parts. Amount here's not a mass or something. It means amount to more than the sum of their parts. It means it's live up to more than the sum of their parts. For example, six pack. Six a name, pack is a name, but six pack comes as a name, as a single name. 5-year-old. So five, though it's number, but it's uh, uh, 5 year is a noun, old is a noun, but 5-year-old it comes as one word. And son-in-law, son-in-law means the husband of the daughter of the family. Snowball, mailbox, and so on. So they are considered as one word, one noun. The functions of a noun. The operation of a noun. What does noun do in a sentence? Nouns or its position. Nouns can be used as subjects, the doer, a direct object, uh, and an indirect object of a verb, or as an object of a preposition, or as an adverb or adjective in a sentence. Nouns can also show possession. Let's see examples of each case. When the noun is subject, the company, this is a noun, but the subject is doing great. Roses are the flowers of love, and so on. Direct object, I finally bought a new mobile. Mobile is uh, the object. It's a noun, but it's an object. Um, by the way, mobile or mobile, there are different pronunciation between the Americans and the English. Indirect object. Max gave Carol another chocolate. Indirect object means we have two objects. One is the main object, the other is the secondary object. But which is the main and which is the secondary? Here, Max gave Carol another chocolate. So the speaker wants to focus on Carol being given the chocolate. Maybe another speaker would focus or concentrate on the chocolate being given to Carol, and so on. So here, Carol is the indirect object, the chocolate is the other object. Object of preposition, roses are the flowers of love. Love is a noun of preposition of love. The train leaves today, adverb. The train leaves today. So the today is a noun, but it describes when the train leaves. Adjective. The office building faces the mall. The office building. The building is a noun. When we put the office to it, so it becomes a certain noun. Office building faces the mall, as if we are identifying the building. For example, there are several buildings. So when we say the office building, we are singling out the building that we are talking about, the office building, the post office building, and so on. Possession, owning. For possession means owning something. The lion's cage is dangerous. So the lion is noun, cage is noun, but the speaker wants to show what cage it is. So it's the lion's cage is dangerous. My brother's daughter is adorable. We are speaking about a child, but which child? The daughter of whom? It's my brother's daughter. Of course, after each part, there is a film, a small film, educational film. I hope you would see and learn from it. It's just another way of learning the things that we are talking about, explaining and showing. An adjective, adjectives. So what is an adjective? An adjective describes or modifies noun or nouns, pronoun or pronouns in a sentence. It normally indicates quality, size, shape, duration, duration period, feelings, contents, and more about a noun or pronoun. Adjective usually provide relevant concerning information. That relevant means the information concerning the nouns, about the nouns or pronouns. They modify or describe by answering the questions: what kind, how many, which one, how much, and so on. What is the meanings of this phrase? It means that if we want to know where is the adjective or which is the adjectives, if we ask ourselves what kind or how many, the answer is the adjective. Adjectives enrich your writing by adding precision and originality to it. Make your writing stronger and clearer because it is describing the nouns. Types of adjectives. First, descriptive adjectives. Descriptive adjective is a word which describes noun or non-nouns or pronouns. Most of the adjectives belongs to this type. These adjectives provide information and attribute to the noun. Attribute means belonging, what is belong to, or what is, for example, it's attributed the reason for, or we'll see. They modify or describe descriptive adjectives are also called qualitative adjectives. Qualitative means description. Participles are also included in this type of adjectives when they modify a noun. Participles means the third conjugation of the verb. So, I have a fast car. I have a car, but it is fast. So the word fast describing my car. It's fast. It's not slow. The word fast is describing and attributing of the car. I am hungry, so I am describing myself as hungry for now. The word hungry is providing information about the subject, describing myself. Descriptive. I saw a flying eagle. Of course, eagles are flyers. I mean, they are birds, so they used to fly. They usually fly. But the meaning of this sentence, I saw the eagle when it was flying. Sometimes you can see an eagle on a tree or on a mountain or on somewhere else eating uh, stationary in its nets and eating or feeding their small uh, chicks, but I saw them flying. For example, I want to say that they are flying elegantly, they are flying fast, they are flying high. So I want to say that I saw a flying eagle. Quantitative, quantitative adjective. Here we saw a qualitative description or quantitative adjectives uh, means the number of. A quantitative adjective provides information about the quantity of the nouns pronouns. The types belongs to the question category of how much or how many. Means if I ask myself how much or how many, the answer is an adjective and a quantitative adjective. I have 20 bucks in my wallet. Bucks means dollars. So I have 20 bucks in my wallet. How much bucks I have, how many bucks I have, and so on. There are three children. Three children. So how many children? Three. Describing the children as three. Maybe in other case there are many, more than three, 10 or one or five. You should have completed the whole task. Whole means all. So whole task, how much? How much of the task you should have been completed? So the whole task. Every aspect of the task. Now, the types of adjectives continued. Proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are the adjective from form of proper nouns. If you remember what are proper nouns, so they are the adjectives of proper nouns. When proper nouns modify or describe other noun or pronouns, they become proper adjectives. Proper means specific rather than formal or polite. A proper adjective always used to summarize a concept in such one word instead of saying a food cooked in Chinese recipe, you can write or say Chinese food. Chinese food. So uh, we'll see the examples and maybe understand better. Proper adjectives are usually capitalized as proper nouns are. American cars are very strong. So American, we are describing the cars or specifying what cars are strong. Maybe we are talking about several types of cars. So we want to single out the American cars as very strong. Maybe we say the Italian cars are very fast, like Lamborghini or Ferrari or so on. Chinese people are hard workers. So we want to describe the hard workers from many peoples. So we are saying the Chinese people are hard workers. There are other hard workers, but we want to uh, specify, in our opinion, or in the speaker's opinion, that the most hard workers are the Chinese. I love KFC burgers, KFC of Kentucky, Kentucky Fried Chicken burgers. Marxist philosophers, despite Marxists are philosophers despite capitalism. Marxist, the communist that believe in Karl Marx ideas. Demonstrative adjectives. Number 4, demonstrative adjectives. A demonstrative adjective directly refers to something or someone. Demonstrative adjectives include the words this, that, these, those. A demonstrative pronoun works alone and does not precede a noun, but a demonstrative adjective always comes before the word it modifies. So this is the uh, difference between demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjective. That building is so gorgeously decorated that refers to a singular noun, far from the speaker. That gorgeously, beautifully decorated. This car is mine. So it is. I'm indicating which car is mine, indicating, giving the impression to the listener, to the one that is hearing my speech or my talking or this sentence, that this car near me is mine. These cats are cute, beautiful. This refers to a plural noun close to the speaker. Those flowers are heavenly. Heavenly means very elegant, very beautiful, as if they were coming from heaven. Those refers to uh, a plural noun far from the speaker. Far means distant from the speaker. Possessive adjective. Possessive adjective indicates possession or ownership. It suggests the belongingness of something to someone or something. Some of the most used possessive adjectives are mine, his, her, or are, their, your. All these adjectives always come before a noun. Unlike possessive pronouns, these words demand a noun after them. So this is another way of differentiating between adjectives, possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. My car is parked outside. So my car. I'm specifying which car is parked outside. So it's my car. His cat is very cute. His cat is very cute. Uh, 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 Saying that the cat is very cute. It is his. It is his, so it becomes a possessive pronoun. Our job is almost done. Her books are interesting. Interrogative adjectives. Questioning. An interrogative adjective asks a question. An interrogative adjective must be followed by a noun or a pronoun. The interrogative adjectives are which, what, those, whose, and others. These words will not be considered as adjectives if a noun does not follow right after them. Whose also belongs to the possessive adjectives type. Which phone do you use? So it's a question. This is an adjective. Which phone do you use? Sometimes which comes as a joiner to join between two phrases or two sentences. For example, the car which I bought recently is red. So which is not a possessive adjective. It's just to join two phrases. The car I bought, it is red. What what game do you want to play? Whose car is this? Indefinite adjectives. An indefinite adjective describes or modifies a noun unspecifically, not in a particular way. They provide indefinite and specific information about the noun. The common indefinite adjectives are few, many, much, most, all, any, each, every, either, nobody, several, some, etc. I gave some candy to her. So this is it works here as an adjective to describe the candy, some candy. I want a few moments alone. I want a few moments to be alone. Several writers wrote about the recent incidents. Incident means accidents or happenings or whatever. Each student will have to submit homework tomorrow. Articles. Also sometimes considered as adjectives. Articles also modify the noun, so articles are also adjectives. Articles determine the specification of nouns. A and an are used to refer to an unspecific noun, and the is used to refer to a specific noun. A cat, any cat, any cat. A cat is always afraid of water. So I am speaking about, or the speaker is speaking about cat being afraid of water. Any cat. We can say all cats afraid of water. Here the noun cat refers to any cat, not specific. The cat is afraid of water. Here the speaker is speaking about a certain cat, a specific cat. The cat is a specific cat. For example, he has a cat, red cat, for example. So he is speaking about that cat. The red cat of his is afraid of me. An electronic product should always be handled with care. Of course, a and an have them seem the same meaning, but an usually comes before any word that started with vowel letters. Vowel letters E, I, O, U. An electronic product should always be handled with care. Compound adjectives, more than one word. When compound nouns or combined words modify other nouns, they become compound adjectives. This type of adjective usually combines more than one word into a single lexical unit, lexical one unit, and modifies a noun. They are often separated by a hyphen mean dash, or joined together by a quotation mark, something like comma. So I have a broken down sofa. First of all, this is a hyphen. This is a hyphen. Broken down sofa. Sofa, the type of furniture that we sit on. I have broken down sofa. The sofa. This is a hyphen. This is a hyphen. I saw a 6 foot long snake. 6 foot long snake. So I am describing the snake. He gave me an I am gonna kill you now. Look. So this is the quotation mark. All this sentence is describing the look. I just want to say that he gave me an angry look. I am gonna kill you now. Look. He was maybe he was very angry with me. So he gave me that type of look. Maybe a student when he fails gives that look to his teacher. I hope you won't give me that look if you fail. Although I wish you all the success and passing through to the other grade. The degree of adjectives. There are 3 degrees of adjectives: positive, comparative, and superlative. So these degrees are applicable only for descriptive adjectives, only for the first type of adjectives, the most used type of adjectives. Example: positive degree, he is good boy. He is good boy. I am describing the boy as good. Comparative, he's better. He's better. So better is higher than good. So I am just compare his goodness being better than the other boy or other boys. He is the best boy, so I am specifying that he is the best boy. Superlative. There's a rhyme, an old rhyme: good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better best. I hope uh, you'll follow this rhyme. Adjectives in past participle form. Type 1, regular past participle form, verb form. Showing or feeling of. Type 2, irregular past form. Make or cause to be. So we'll see what is the meaning of that. So regular, surprise, surprised. Interest, interested. Excite, excited. So I am excited. I am interested in that book. I am frightened of that animal. But also it is the past participle of frightened, frightened. Irregular, break, broken, fall, fallen. It's the same. It's the past participle. But when it comes before a noun, it becomes an adjective. Given. The given question was hard, for example. Adjectives in present participle forming. When we add ing to the present, it becomes the adjective. It can become an adjective. It is called present participle, but it can become adjective. Uh, he's an interesting fellow. The falling ball was hard. The flying eagle, as we saw earlier. The boiling water is very hot, used for making tea. Whatever. This disappointing child was crying loudly. And irregular verb, surprise, surprising, excite, exciting. Of course, I think you know about the regular and irregular verb. Regular verbs have a pattern in conjugation. In past, it is put ed after them and at the end of them, while irregular verb has no pattern. Should be memorized all together.